Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, sat shri akal. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. All the dear mentees, trainees, and the students and aspirants of Happiness Institute and not Happiness Institute, exactly, right? Today, we are going to understand very important point in this episode and in this talks and conversation. We are going to understand the core point of English speaking and the English language. There is a great question the multiple students have asked to me through their comments, through their WhatsApp chats and emails, and through live interactions as well. They have asked one thing, that why our English is not valued, why our English is not respected, why we can't speak that valuable English, and why can't we speak that fluent English. Today we are going to resolve one of the biggest issue related to English language. Let's discuss in a very deep way. First of all, let's have a very common example. Like you purchase a good bike like R15, you purchase Bullet or you purchase Hayabusa, and you take it to that damaged road where there are so many pits. Exactly right. The road is not clean. The road is not actually rideable, that drivable. So you cannot ride the bike, whether your bike is just for 2 lakhs rupees or 3 lakhs rupees. Right? Just a very common example, a very general example. Same way, I would like to say that you are a very good person. You are a very stupendous person, right? You just take English, but if you don't put knowledge, information, content, and spices, butter into your English is just like the same damaged road where there are so many pits and where you cannot ride bike and drive the car. This is really, really very, very important to understand. And now there is a great question that if I want to build that effective English, or if I want to make my English very, very effective and respectful and valuable, what I need to do. So first of all, remember one thing, that never speak senseless English. Never just crave for only English, right? Because I have seen multiple people, when I just interact to them, they feel like they know how to speak English. They are so smart. They are over and extra smart. It's absolutely not like that. You speak Hindi, are you extra smart? You speak Bengali, are you extra smart? You speak Chinese, are you extra smart? You speak Bhojpuri, are you extra smart? No. So if you speak English, are you extra smart? No, absolutely not. So why are you calling yourself, after speaking little bit English and a few sentences in the words of English language, you are calling yourself the extra smart? First of all, it's a wrong assumption and the judgment. It's a wrong perception and a wrong thought and mentality of yours. So how can you make yourself and your English valuable? So making your English valuable, first of all, control your senseless talks and conversation. Because sometimes I see the people and they speak nonsense. They speak ill words. They speak anything, whatever comes into their mouth, on their tongue. Do you think that it is that much weightage, or it is carrying that much weightage? No, absolutely not. Like if you ask to them something, okay, how can I trust you that he can speak good English? How can you say that? How can you say that? Yes, I know English, I can speak English, I can walk in English, I can talk in English, I get up early in the morning at 5 o'clock, I brush my teeth, I rinse them out, I splash water on face, I just do this, I take tea, I take breakfast, take bath, and wear cloth and go to my school and college. And by telling their routine, just by speaking few sentences of English language, they start assuming themselves that they know and they understand English. And when they go among some senior people, when they go among some, level of people and level of talks and conversation and communication, they are not valued. They are just ignored and neglected. That time they think, oh, I spoke English, but why did they not pay attention? Why did they not value me? Why did they not respect me? I spoke English actually, right? Why are you calling yourself, after speaking a few sentences of English, you're calling yourself the tycoon and the boss of the language and the boss of the communication? You're not. Let's understand. Let's understand a very, very, very important point, and let's understand each and everything, ladies and gentlemen. I will explain you, I will brief you in a very deep way, in a very proper way. I will say that, for example, you buy a pav, pav never becomes burger, and pav never becomes vada pav. For the vada, you have to put vada, you have to put chutney, you have to put mirchi, you have to put some masala, some powder, whatever the mixtures are there, whatever the products and the ingredients are utilized there, that's exactly the requirement of the vada and of the pav, exactly, right? So same way, when you talk about English, the most important point is that you need to know English. But simultaneously, you need to know the selective words, the connecting words. You need to know extra smart English. You need to have a great sense of talks and communication, that you don't speak English, you actually communicate in English. You must have visionary thought. Actually, you must have a broadened mind. You must have scaled up thoughts and enlarged thoughts, actually, right? You must have a visionary mindset. You must have that great knowledge and information about GS, current affairs, about the lifestyles, about life skills, interpersonal skills, social skills, communication skills. Then you can just make your English that dynamic and that spatial. How will you gain those words? Will you be getting respect and receiving respect by just by speaking, hello, how are you? I am fine. How are you doing? How is everything going? Yes, I'm fine. That's good. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Will you be getting respect and receiving respect by speaking these many sentences and the daily useful sentences? No. I respect that when you start your English language, you can speak actually this, right? I respect that, yes, when you start learning English, you can just use this for your learning phase and in learning phase. But can you sustain this? Can you depend on this? Can you always utilize this? Can you say and call yourself that after speaking these many sentences, can you call yourself the complete learner of English? The complete body of English? The complete and perfectionist of English? Absolutely not. So what you need to do? You need to adopt, inherit the great information, the great sense of talks. When you speak, there should be politeness. There should be humbleness. There should be sweetness. There should be great message. There should be motivation. There should be moral values. There should be morale. There should be inspiration. There should be good words. There should be positive things. There should be optimism flow. There should be great thought. There should be great vision. There should be great mission. There should be great communication, great connection. There should be a proper purpose. And after that, look, your English is going to be that special and that dynamic that people will just say and bow down to you, and they will call your English that what a nice English you are speaking. What an amazing English you are speaking. Have you ever seen that any interview, any test of English language is just, based upon just how are you? I'm fine. And what are you doing? What's your father? What does your father do? No, not like that. They test your complete English and they test your sense of talks. Once I was conducting an interview, a mock test of IELTS. Our student wanted to go Canada. When I asked him that, why do you want to go Canada? I said that I don't like India. That's why I want to go Canada. So do you think that communicating in this way, that where you live, where you have taken birth, where you have been surviving, and you are saying that I don't love my country? You should say that I'm proud to be Indian. I'm proud to be Bharati. My Bharat, my country is so special. This is called the sense of the talks. And you don't have that, and you are just speaking English, and you are being extra smart. Is absolutely not good. So just from today and from right now, learn extra words, extra smart words, extra valuable words. For example, you take the word distinguished. You take the word dedicated. You take the word compassionate. You take the word versatile. You take the words distinguished personalities. You take the word honorable. I feel so honored. You take the words I bow down to you. You take the words I pay my gratitude to you. You take the word positive attitude. You take the word altitude. You take the word multitude. You take the word simultaneously. You take the word cooperation. You take the word collaboration. You take the word vision. You take the word destination. You take the word great communication. You take the word interpersonal. You take the word personal. You take the word intrapersonal. You take the word social, society, socialize. You take the words, a lot of words which can just, build a great relationship with the people, and which can just, make your extra smart, and which can also build your image and build your respect, and just which can give you the values in English language as well as a good personality, right? So you need to just follow all these tips and tricks what I have told you. But you don't follow, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear parents and students, this is one of the blunder and one of the worst habit of yours. So start following it, right? Take a good bike, which will cost you 2 lakhs rupees. But yes, one thing is required, that also just choose the road that where you can ride bike in a very speedy way, unrushedly, right? Okay. God bless you. I hope that whatever I have explained and told you would have understood all the points and all the things, right? May God bless you, and thank you very much. Have a great time.